Good morning. My name is Ashirwad and I am from Champaran, Bihar. I am an almabetter student. You can see my profile. Here we go. Now I'm here to present my first. Let me. So I am going to present my first caption project. So I've just. There are a few guidelines that you can see. There will be 20 questions. There will be 20 coding challenges. It will be centered around the JavaScript, and in that there will be five code of fiction, improvise perspective with 5 questions, logic building with 10 questions. So we have to solve all 20 questions, and out of 20 we have to explain any 5 of the task is to explain any 5 of that question. So you can see this. The first was BMI calculator. So these are the guidelines. You can see the course caption project for the first module. So these are the guidelines. I had read already. So the first was calculate BMI. The second question was to convert the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Calculate ifs is palindrome. We have to check that. And the fifth question was count vowels. So I will be explaining it in the later video. Find longest word is the sixth question. Seventh is title case. Seventh was our title case. Eighth was count occurs. Ninth was to calculate totals. Nine was office was actually I have this was problem I have seen in many reels. In many reels that the student who have cracked some big MNC company and Google Amazon company, they said this problem was asked during their interview, and you can see this is a very good question. 11th question is to find prime numbers. I will be explaining this. Reverse string is 12th question. Sign of product is 13th. Check sign is 14th question. Generate slug, shortest distance 16th. 17th find moves, 8th swap consecutive character. So I have written actually the two method. The first method is generally we swap using a temporary variable, and another method is using function map function. So I will explaining both of these method in the later. 19th question will be array insertion, and the 20th will be insert 7. So let me going to explain the first question, that is count a vowel. So you can see here function name is count vowel. Let me highlight that tag actually a string as a parameter. So an array of vowel contain, you can see a, e, I, o, u, all this, and two lowercase. The lowercase method is used to convert the input string to the lowercase. This also ensure that the function count both uppercase and lowercase vowel. So we will create a for loop here that will initialize with 0, and it will goes to the lower string dot length. Now you can see include method is used here. So what include method actually do? So include method is used to check the current character is vowel. If it is vowel, the count variable increment with 1. After the loop complete, the function return the final count vowel. You can see here. And at the last, the finally will be the model export the count vowel function for the use of outside model. You can see this line. So this is explanation of the first video. Now coming to the second video, you can see this. So the second question I am going to explain is to find the prime number. Let me take so you can see find prime number is a function. So it check the number is less than and equal to 1. if the number is less than and equal to 1, you can see this. If the number is less than or equal to 1, so it will not be a prime number. So if it return the false, it is not a prime number, and it will iterate up to, you can see here a for loop is there. So a for loop is there that iterate over 2 to n, up to n it will be iterating, and it will increment, it will goes on increment. So the iterate from 2 to a square root of num to check if the number is divisible by any number in that range. If function return false, the number is not a prime. That is very clear. If no divisor is found on the function, return true, and it indicates that the number is prime. So this is explanation of second. So second question, third question is to how to reverse a string. So reverse string is a function that take a string as a parameter. So here what we are returning. So split actually actually do, like my name is Ashirwad. So what it will do, it will split the string into individual character like A, S, H, I, R, B, A, D, all are splitted, and it will reverse. You can see there. Meaning of this is, first it will split, then it will reverse. Like we can take the example of a cup. So the string is cup, and split will do C U P, and the reverse what will do, reverse P U C. And at the last you can see the join will what will do, it will simply, that means we concatenate the character like POC in the case of cup. So that will reverse the string. That is explanation of third question. Now 14th question, that will be my fourth. I will be explaining that fourth question. So here a function name is check sign that that has three parameter, num1, num2, num3. There are three parameters given. So here the first case is if the whole number, I mean three numbers are positive, so it will return positive, all positive, plus plus plus. Second scenario will be if two number will be positive and one will be negative. Like you can see number one is if inside that there are three scenario. So if number one and number two are positive and number three are negative, or number one is positive, number three is positive, number two is negative, or number two and number three are positive, negative, so it will return two plus sign and one negative sign. That means two positive and one negative. Another scene will be if out of three, two number are negative. Like in the first you can see number one is positive, number three and number two are negative. So in that case, or number one is negative, number three is negative, number two is positive, or number one, number two are negative, number three is positive. In this three scenario, it will return one positive sign and two negative sign. And the last scenario will be like all number are negative only. Number one, number two, number three are all negative, so it will return all negative sign. So at the end we are this is explanation of my fifth question. So swapping consecutive characters, actually we have done swapping multiple of time. Like we have to swap the value of A and B. So we will introduce a temporary variable like in temporary variable we store the value of A. Now the value of B is to be stored in A, and now finally the temporary variable store data will be assigned to B. So that will swap the number, or that method is written. So here a function swap consecutive character is a function that take a string as an input. So you can see here what split do. Split is nothing but a split method is used to split the string into individual character and store them in characters array. Here you can see. So again a for loop is there. You can see it will start from 0 and it will goes on the character length minus 1. You can see a temporary variable here, character I, the index 0, it will be stored to them, and then uh, character I index, let's suppose the first index will be 0, so the character at index 0 is assigned to temporary variable, and character at 0 is that will assign from I 0 plus 1, that is 1, and we will assign this to the temporary variable that we stored. This will how we will swap, and at the last we will join them and return to the characters. Now another method, there is another method using map function. So you can see this, everything will be same, like swap consecutive characters, that is a function that take input as a string as input. And now here a split method is called. Here a split method is used to split the individual string into individual character and store them into the characters array, like you can see. Also the here swapped equal to character dot maps character index and array. Here you can see if else if is used, if index is index modulo 2 and triple equal to, that will actually check the sign, that will check properly whether both are equal, and index is less than array dot length minus 1, it will return array index plus 1, and at the end you can see it will return character and return subjoin. That's all I will that I have explained, and thank you.